T-ENT, yeah, Q-T-ski, T-ENT, T-ENT, boom. You looking for sports, then I got the stats. He on the hot seat, and I got the facts. Who up next to bat? Who making the catch? Who just got the sack? I got all of that. T-ENT, man, I got recover. All my store is bread, I top them with butter. Flowing undercutters, coaching in debates. Log on now, you don't wanna wait. Doing interviews, players and their crew. Coverage for you, better than the news. And it work too, cause I'm all in it. First thing
Sports, my name is T-ENT, CEO of T-ENT Sports, and today we came to talk about the Saints football season so far. They played the Bucs last game, which we lost. So I brought two of my guys with me. Let them introduce themselves. Got Tori right here and Gary. So you tell them about yourself too.
My name is Tori Bryan. I'm a registered nurse currently at Auctioner. I've been knowing Terrence a couple of years now. We worked at the Pelican shop together. It's a great experience to have.
Yeah, I'm Garrick Radler. I'm a data support specialist at ViaLink, and I also am a team leader right here at the Superdome with the Saints shop as well as the Pelican shop. These were my guys back then. They're my guys now. Very proud of Terrence and what he's doing, and I'm just happy to be here, man.
All right, so like I said, we lost the game, and the thing with the Saints is they always start 0-2 since 2014, I would say. So we were jumping to the game, which the defense pretty much upset us, I think. But I think, like I said, I think it's a chemistry issue. I think we got a better defense now than we did last year on paper, but last year they performed a lot better, but we got a lot of new additions and people that returned, like Marshall Lattimore came back, Crawley, all those guys, Cam Jordan, all those guys. And we got also Ricky Davenport, which who performed great during preseason. P-Rob as well came back. That's it. Anyway, but we had a good defense last year, and I feel like we go kill it again this year. I just feel like it'll take time to build the chemistry. So what y'all got to think about defense? Like our offense looked amazing, but defense looked.
I mean, offenses are always going to look amazing. You got Drew Brees, who's a future Hall of Fame quarterback. You got Alvin Kamara, who had an outstanding season last year. Mike Thomas is doing a great job, but the defense, man, I don't know what happened. You know, it was supposed to happen that way. You know?
Yeah. We didn't show our, we didn't put our best foot forward. I think there's a lot of miscommunications that went on, a lot of things that's very uncharacteristic of the Saints. I think that if they go back into the lab, they kind of work out some things, get some things going, they'll be fine. It was the first game of the season. A couple of the guys weren't able to work out. A couple of guys missed a good portion of training camp. A lot of guys missed a good portion of the preseason. So I think once they work that out, man, get into condition and get some coverage going on, they'll be all right. They'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. So like I said last year, I was one of the guys that said we were going to go fuck, even though we lost the first few games. So I still believe in them guys, even though it's the first game. We still just getting out of preseason. We're fresh in it still. And like I said, we did some great pickups by getting Teddy Bridgewater behind Drew Brees. So he definitely be the future of the franchise itself. Yep. Mark Ingram out on suspension for games. Before he had some drugs. So when Mark come back, that's definitely going to be an addition. But Alvin Kamara holding his own right now. He didn't do that much rushing during the game last game, but he definitely caught the bottom end some big plays. Drew did as well. Offense, like I said, I'm not really worried about. Watson made a great pass. I think we got cheated a little bit last game, just a little bit with the officials, with Michael Thomas fumbling, and also I think he scored. He didn't even get touched. But I mean, that's one of the things. Did y'all see anything wrong with the officiating?
I think the officiating was kind of rough on us. The Saints were supposed to be high up there in the rankings this year, and of course they're gonna come at us, give us a hard time. But I mean, we like stuff like that, so we'll bounce back from it, no doubt.
Yeah, they definitely stole a touchdown from Mike. He was not down. I actually tweeted him about that, and he liked the tweet, so obviously he believes that he wasn't down either. Yeah, he wasn't down. And as far as the new tackling the quarterback rule, man, I'm not sure about that. Davenport got called for like a roughing the passer, which the NFL actually rescinded like today or something like that, which really shouldn't have been a penalty. They actually gave them a first down like deep in the fourth quarter, something like that. So I mean, it was a lot of things going wrong. It seemed like Murphy's Law was in effect. If it could go wrong for the Saints, it did go wrong for the Saints. Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Like I said, with the defense, man, we just Marshall Lattimore wasn't playing like this stuff last year. Last year he was a head hunter. He can't use picking everything. Marshall, he's performing awesome last year. Besides that last play, last season against Stephon Diggs and the Vikings. But I mean, he got a lot to prove. He said it will never happen again. So we're still waiting to see what he will bring to the table.
Right. And another thing, Terrence, you got to remember that we bought in Gillislee, and he was like on a short week. He had little to no practice. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really know the offense. He cost us a fumble. It's not really his fault, but it does play a part. That you bring him in on a short week and he doesn't really know too much. He's not in a he got cut by the Patriots for a reason. So you know what I'm saying. So once we get Mark back, once we get the team fully equipped, we'll be fine.
Also, we have some major cuts too. I think JT Barrett, they let him go. They put him to the practice squad, and then they got rid of him off the practice squad. Also, Boston's, they moved him to the practice squad. I think he was doing great at running back. He was a good feeling for Mark Ingram since he's not here. So, and I also saw a video with Mark Ingram. I think he was working out with a high school team or something like that since he's not performing right now. He got the next 3 games off. So, what y'all think Mark Ingram will bring back when he comes?
I think Mark is going to be extremely hungry because missing these games that he's missing right now. And him being the mentor to Alvin Kamara, he's definitely going to come out and be more hungry. He's definitely going to try to come out and get those same amount of yards he got last season, same amount of touches he's going to try, and try to be on the same level as Alvin Kamara, really. Because, those guys were so amazing last year, finished top in the NFL and the running back duo, so, I mean, they're going to be good.
And, you also got to remember that it's I think it's Ingram's contract. So he has to run, man. He has to put on for himself, to earn himself a big contract, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of it has to do with, I think once Mark comes back, he's going to have to find his rhythm a little bit. I think that they've gone to kind of like a passing offense out the backfield. Like the screen game is like our run game until he comes back. They don't really want to hand the ball off to Alvin Kamara every single play because that's how he gets, that's how people get hurt. Also, I think they need to bring Boston Scott up and actually do something with Tommy Lee because this kick return thing with Tommy Lee is not really working. I think Boston Scott would actually help us in that. And he also gives us that third back. Tommy Lee's a wide receiver. We stack that wide receiver. Once Cam Meredith gets in the flow, he'll be back. So, we need Boston Scott. I think Boston Scott is that piece that could help us, survive this Ingram absence.
And like a second Darren Sproles, maybe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Also, man, with Marcus Williams, again, he got a lot to prove. He missed a lot of big plays last game, which disappointed a lot of his fans. But like I said, one thing about New Orleans Saints fans, they rock with period. I think we got the realest fan base in the world.
Absolutely.
And like I said, we're at the Superdome right now, the Saints home. We got the best fans in the world, so it ain't no we done with the Saints. We're going to another team. I saw a guy the other day. I think the only fan I ever seen do this. He was a Saints fan, had a Saints jersey on, went to the mall, and he changed it to another team jersey. I think it was Green Bay Packers. So I was like, dang, loyal to that.
That's not a who that, man. He's not a who that. I could speak from being in there. I was actually working the Saints game. It was insane. I mean, even with people were leaving. They were upset. Normally. But once we got that touchdown, we got that 2-point conversion. We were down 8. I mean, the dome was rocking again. I think people are accustomed to kind of losing the first game of the season, as sad as it is. I think that's what happens. I think we become accustomed to it. We know that it's a long season. You got a couple big games coming in. We got the Eagles here. Then we got the Steelers here. We go back to Minnesota and play. So we got a lot of big games coming coming. And, we got the Falcons' 3rd game of the season. So, we got to get this together now. So I think the fans, they'll be there. They'll be there. They're just, we're used to losing the first game, maybe even the first 2 games. But, it is what it is, man.
And also, shout out to Ted again, Jr. That man monster, man.
Yeah.
He proved a lot of people wrong. When he was with Carolina, he would be wide open and miss pass. But he's still that way sometimes. But if he cover, if it's 5 people over, he'll catch it. If he by himself, he'll miss it. I'll take that. But definitely shout out to Ted again, Jr. Man. I think he's one of the most best receivers we got besides Michael Thomas. And if you didn't know, Michael Thomas' uncle is Keyshawn Johnson, wide receiver great in the NFL. So we see where he gets talent. So I know he will bring that heat when it's really time for him to get it in. So we can definitely count on him. Drew, we ain't worried about Drew.
Drew played 1 quarter in the preseason and came out and threw for almost 500 yards. He's on my fantasy squad. Shout out to Drew for getting me that win this week. Man, he played 1 week and he came out like gangbusters. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what he does. That's what Drew does. Future Hall, first ballot, no question. And if I have anything to say about it, Teddy might have to sit another 2 or 3 years because Drew don't look like he's slowing down. So I don't really know what's the plan, but I know Drew looked incredible, and I hope that he keeps this play up. He will. We need to get this defense together, man. We need to get this pass rush together. We spent not one, like Saints fans like to think, it's 2 first-rounders for Marcus Davenport. So he needs to come, man. We need to get Alex Okafor in it. We got to get Trey Hendrickson going. So we gotta get that pass rush going. Once we get the pass rush going, I mean, Fitz had all day to throw.
All day.
So anybody can get beat. You know, that vaunted Jacksonville defense can get beat if they didn't have that pass rush. So we gotta get the pass rush going. That kind of helped us out last year. So we gotta get that going. We gotta be able to help our secondary with the pass rush. So hopefully we get that together.
And again with the Bucks, Fitzpatrick look like an all-star.
No kidding, man.
That was like a monster out there, which it shouldn't have been like that. Like I said, this way come back in with the chemistry with the Saints, man. So me knowing Cam, I know Cam will. He in the lab probably not knowing him, trying to figure out what we gonna do. Hopefully, yeah. He probably get the defense together. Hey, we need to do this at this time. So hopefully they bring that fire, because any team in the NFL can't be played. We don't care if they're sorry team to lead. Apparently, so we thought Jameis Winston not playing. Oh, we got him.
Yeah,
we look crazy because
I hope we don't feel that way about the Browns. They have not lost this season. Let's put it like that. They tied, but they didn't lose this season. They're undefeated this season.
And if you seen Hard Knocks with the Cleveland Browns, Jarvis Landon told him what it was. We ain't doing it no more.
You know Jarvis gonna be playing in front of his family. You know, he's from the area, from the Louisiana area, so he's gonna be hungry. He's gonna be looking to cut up, and Lattimore needs to. You need to get a good night's sleep that night, bro. You need to get a good night's sleep that night, because it's going to be tough.
He's going to Ricky the year mode again.
Tough. And on the other side of Jarvis, you got Flash Gordon. Yeah. So it's like, come on, man. Like, we got to get it together, bro. We got to get it together.
Yeah, and you got a solid running game.
We got to get it together,
Miles Garrett, all them guys.
Yes, sir.
I ain't playing, man.
Yeah, man. It's going to be tough.
Also, again, like I said, with Cam and the defense, man, I think that they go get it together eventually. Like I said, again, I say it's the chemistry. I think it's the chemistry. Like, again, defense that we had last year was awesome. People looked down on it, but it was great. So, again, I think we got the best defense, better than last year. We just got to get it down. I think our defense coordinator and everybody need to get together and get it together, and I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Offense, I ain't really worried about. When Martin come back, that's just going to add attention to it. So I think we'll be okay, man.
Absolutely, I agree.
But I think it's Super Bowl year, but I believe it's Super Bowl. I think we'll be in Atlanta for the big game this year. And that'll be the best thing in the world to go to Atlanta and win in Nate Stadium.
Absolutely.
That'll be wonderful, because it is Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah.
So Mercedes-Benz Superdome is like
right at home.
It's like home.
Right at home. Yeah, I think not to speak, knock on wood, the Falcons are going through a lot of injuries right now. They got Deion Jones just went on injury reserve. Keanu Neal is out for the season. And then the Panthers as well, they got a lot of injuries going on. I don't think the Bucs are going to be that good. I just think that was an anomaly, and they just happened to cut up against us. So I think the division should be ours. And then we have to go through, the Rams, and God forbid if we have to go back up to Minnesota again. We play them twice in the same year in Minnesota. Come on, man. Like, it's tough in the NFC, man. The NFC is the equivalent to the NFL's Western Conference in the NBA. So it's gonna be tough, man. You got that team. You got a couple teams that's out there, man. That's really, really good. We have to get home field advantage. Yeah, I think it's a must. I think if we get home field advantage, if the journey to the Super Bowl goes through the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, I think it's sledding, bro. It's easy sledding. So, hopefully they get it together. I'm shooting for 15-1. No. Okay. Well, 15-1 is what I want. I know that won't happen, but let's shoot for high dream. Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I think it's our year. No exceptions. I'm ride with them, whatever. But real quick, just me being from Alabama and I live in New Orleans now for like 5 years. These guys were born in New Orleans, raised in New Orleans. So can y'all give my people a little taste about how game day is all around the whole city? I tell them downtown it's crazy packed. The Superdome crazy packed. I see a black go there, so
I mean, black and gold everywhere. It's crazy. Myself, God forgive me, but I was in church watching the game, so forgive me for that. I mean, it's crazy when we downtown. You see a lot of people wearing black and gold. Even every day, you see people wearing black and gold, and I mean, it's a tradition. I mean, it's always live in New Orleans, so we keep it live, like we always do. So,
absolutely, man. Yeah, the Saints have been, since 2005, they've been our beacon of hope, man. We roll with the Saints. Like it's not a football team per se. It's more of a lifestyle down here, man. You walk past people and you hear who that. You hear who that, and it's like you know exactly what to do when you hear that. Like randomly, you could be anywhere in the mall. Somebody start a who that chant, and you know what to do with that. And also, on game days, man, it's insane. Me speaking from being in the dome and working in the fan shop, man. The fans are insane. I've been to I've been to a couple of different NFL teams, man. I've been to their games. I've been in their stadiums. It's just something about Sunday. Like, everybody is in one accord. We all move the same way on Sundays. Everybody, we start cooking early in the morning, man.
Yeah.
I have to be to work for 7 in the morning for the game that's at 12, and I'm pulling up at 6 o'clock, and there are people tailgating at 6 in the morning. It's insane. It's crazy. So I think that, you know, if you ever get a chance to come to a NFL game, you know, I'm pretty sure anybody, any team, any city will say this, but I just think that New Orleans, the way the Saints are ingrained with us and our culture, I think is like nothing else anywhere else in the entire NFL. So it's incredible. It's insane.
Yeah, they celebrate different though, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Second lines, all that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You should have definitely experienced it. I wouldn't have it no other way. I think, like I said, it's like big shout out to Sonny Lee, from Son of a Saint. He was saying that, I asked him the same question. He was just like, the Saints bring everybody together, whether you're poor, you're rich, homeless, whatever, they bring everybody together. So
Everybody's a who that on the Sunday.
exactly. I don't think of the team in the NFL doing what they do with Bill, man. As far as fans, man. If you want to argue, holler at me to argue. Maybe I'm on Instagram, by the way. But you get Garrick up and Tori as well. Like, we all believe that. And we pretty much fight for our team up here as well. So, yeah, so definitely that, man. But y'all got anything, last words y'all want to say about anything?
Nah, man, I just, you know, you're doing wonderful things, man. The pod is off the chain, man. I very much appreciate you having me on. Anytime that I can speak about my Saints, bro, is a blessing for me. But anytime I can do it with my partners, bro, my friends, my brothers, it's always an opportunity that I will never pass up. So I appreciate you bringing me on, man. This season is going to be great. We expecting great things. Super Bowl in Atlanta, taking it home in Atlanta. I'm not sure what the police looking like in Atlanta, but we in Atlanta, it's gonna be some problems out there. But I appreciate it, T-Dog, man. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're a great man, Terrence, man. I appreciate you for bringing us on. Like man Garrett said, we go way back since the Pelican shop, man, and you know, you got me on Best Buy one time. So I appreciate you for getting me on the cam, man, and getting me to talk about your podcast and our Saints. Definitely gonna go all the way. I believe we're gonna do that Super Bowl thing. We did the 13-3.
Yeah, I like
so,
13.
I mean, I believe we're gonna hustle. We got the swag last year. We're gonna bring the swag back. So honestly, we're gonna go all the way. Definitely.
All right, y'all. So this TNT Sports, man. We checking out the Superdome. We'll holler at y'all. Who that?
Who that?